might have played the part of Giles in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but I don't know everything about the supernatural world. Still, you can't hang around this occult thing without getting a little curious. Where do all these supernatural tales come from? I'm about to begin a journey into the belly of a beast that has no body. In this film, I'm going to hell and back to find the truth behind demons. Demons have been with us forever. Every culture since the beginning of time has feared these disembodied evil spirits that vex the world. But today, we're beyond all that. Surely. A couple of years ago, I saw a TV show about exorcisms still happening in Italy. What you're about to see is unique. It's a verified recording, not a reconstruction. Sit back and watch a demon possessing a human being.
Nel nome del Padre, del Figlio e dello Spirito Santo. Signore Gesù Cristo, Figlio di Verbo eterno Padre, Dio universo.
According to her parents, 16-year-old Martina has suffered from possession for 10 years. No one could help her but the exorcist.
È di Cristo! È di Cristo! È di Cristo! Ecco l'acqua del Signore. Il demonio esiste o non esiste?
Esiste il demonio!
Come fa a dimostrarlo? Come fa a dimostrare che esiste?
Male le guerre, tutto!
Ma questo...
Io esisto! E chi non ci crede bene?
Ma questo...
How do you begin to make sense of that? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to start my search for demons by plunging right into the heart of the Catholic Church, the Vatican. If you think demonic possession has fallen between the cushions of history, think again. The Catholic Church has been carrying out thousands of exorcisms each year for over 500 years. Each one a battle for the body and soul of a person infested by demons. In 1999, the present Pope renewed the rite of exorcism and greatly increased his army of exorcists. Does he know something we don't? Grazie. I'm going to meet Father Gabriele Amort. He's the honorary president of the International Association of Exorcists. It's a great title. He's pretty much the most experienced exorcist in the Roman Catholic Church, in the world. If anybody on earth knows about battling evil and demons, it's him. What is an exorcism?
Un esorcismo è semplicemente una preghiera.
An exorcism is simply a prayer using the name of Jesus to expel Satan, destroying evil in somebody who is possessed.
How does a demon make itself known?
During the exorcism, if a demon is present, a person can go into a trance, then become furious. There is a dialogue with the devil. I speak to the devil.
So, demons are real?
They are real. They are much more intelligent beings than us, precisely because they are pure spirits.
Are there any physical manifestations?
Yes. The possessed sometimes expel objects. At the moment, I have somebody who I am curing through exorcism who expels nails.
Wow.
The nails materialize the moment that they leave his mouth, so they don't harm his internal organs in any way.
Do you find yourself recognizing the same demons, like you're encountering an old enemy time after time?
Sono tantissimi.
There are so many. The biblical names of the strongest demons are Satan, Beelzebub, Lucifer, Belial, Lilith, Viridian, etc. I have met them many times, many times.
I've heard what the representatives of heaven have to say, so let's check out the opposition. I'm going somewhere intensely hot. I'm going to hell. Ooh, it's hot as hell out here. It's 40 degrees. Must be the right place for demons. My quest to find demons leads me here, to the Syrian desert. Though sun-blasted now, it once held great cities and religions, people whose gods would become our demons. Here, in the cradle of civilization, are the dark roots of demonism. I've come to see one of the few temples ever built to honor the devil. Wow, that is seriously very cool. The site is 5,000 years old, and someone who knows about its history is waiting to meet me down there. Renowned authority and Oxford Professor of Biblical Studies, John Day, knows some of the greatest demons.
There's Mastema, Belial, but one could perhaps also mention Beelzebul, which later got corrupted to Beelzebub.
Beelzebub's one that you hear quite often, and certainly the most demonic sounding one. Where's that one come from?
That's a really fascinating question, you know. Zabul Baal was a title of the god Baal about 1300 BC. It meant Prince Baal.
The way John tells it, Baal's ghost still haunts these ruins. A fertility god, worshipped for 2,000 years in the Near East, Baal brought the rains to the land in the winter. But during the scorching heat of summer, Baal went down to the underworld. Maybe that's where we get our ideas of hell.
Some scholars have even conjectured there might have been some sexual rituals involved with the cult of Baal, but that is actually heavily debated at the present time, and many scholars think this is all a lot of baloney, actually. I think personally there might be something.
Well, yeah, I mean, it follows that if he was a god of fertility, that usually there was some sexual excitement involved, I would have thought. A fertility god, possible sexual rituals. Baal may have been a bit of a lad, but how did he become the evil demon Beelzebub?
Originally Baal was a very exalted title, but eventually it got cut down to being the name of a demon. One of the leading gods became the name of the leading demon.
It seems the Jews, then the Christians, took all of Baal's good qualities for their own god and ascribed all the unpleasant things to Baal.
The name got altered in later manuscripts to Beelzebub, which means, funny enough, Lord of the Flies. That's where the phrase Lord of the Flies comes from, believe it or not. Fascinating, isn't it? And so in a sense, this was a way in which people could say the enemy was dung, you know.
With so many demons to choose from, I think I'll focus on Beelzebub. A little fecundity, some sex, a few flies. On the presumption that demons are real, I asked John if anybody knows what Beelzebub looks like, acts like, smells like. He suggested I talk to Irina Bacchus, the world expert on the infamous miracle of Laon. This apparently is the most famous and best documented case of Beelzebub ever coming to Earth. Reading about Beelzebub's little visit, It seems he slipped into our world through the fragile body of a French girl named Nicole Aubry. But what the Lord of the Flies would do to that body would rock the Christian world. I've come to Laon to see the eyewitness